This is lesson 32.1 in our Bible lessons, and this is for lesson 167. Just watch the slide. Just look at the slide while I read the story. It's a pretty long one, so it's going to take a while. But just listen to it, and then we'll do the page afterwards. Okay, after Jesus went back to heaven, many of his followers were very excited to tell others about him. Peter had been busy preaching, praying, and healing people. He wanted to bring the glory to Jesus, to help other people love and believe in him. Peter knew that when he prayed, God gave him power to perform miraculous signs and wonders in Jesus' name. However, not everyone was happy with Peter or the other followers of Jesus. Herod, the king of the country, arrested some people who believed in Jesus and put them in prison. The prison was a horrible place, with guards and iron gates to keep people from running away. King Herod did not like the followers of Jesus. He did awful things to them because he hoped to stop people from believing in Jesus. King Herod planned to kill Peter the same way he had killed another follower of Jesus. It was heartbreaking to think about the followers of Jesus being hurt or killed because they loved him. King Herod did not understand that Jesus came to the earth out of love, so that the sins of King Herod and others could be forgiven. King Herod thought he could stop Jesus' followers, but he could not stop the power of God. So after Jesus went back to heaven, King Herod began trying to stop people from following Jesus. King Herod arrested Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, and put Peter in prison. Many followers of Jesus began praying for Peter nonstop. The night before the King Herod was going to kill Peter, Peter was chained up with two strong chains between two soldiers. The soldiers were there to stop Peter if he tried to escape. Other soldiers were outside the prison keeping watch. They really didn't want him to get away. Peter was sleeping when suddenly an angel of the Lord stood near him. A light shone in the prison. The angel tapped Peter on the side and said, "Hurry, get up." The chains fell off Peter. The angel told Peter to put on his sandals and outer clothes and follow him. Peter thought he was seeing a vision, like a dream. He didn't think this was really happening to him. After Peter and the angel passed two guard stations, they came to an iron gate. It was the big, heavy gate that led to the city. All of a sudden, the gate opened all by itself. Peter and the angel went out of the prison area and then down one street. Suddenly, the angel was gone and Peter was by himself. Peter realized he wasn't dreaming and he wasn't having a vision. He really was out of prison. And it was because the Lord had sent an angel. Peter quickly thought about what to do next. He went to a house where many followers of Jesus had gathered to pray for him. He knocked on the outer door. A young girl named Rhoda came to answer. When she heard Peter's voice, she was so excited that she forgot to open the door. She left Peter waiting at the door so she could go tell everyone in the house that he was here. The people inside the house didn't believe her at first, But Peter kept knocking on the door, and finally they let him in. They were surprised. God had answered their prayers in an amazing way. Wow, that's such a good story. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, take out your paper from your packet. It should look like this. Be sure and put your name on the top, because if it gets separated from your packet, I won't know who it belongs to. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, this instruction says circle yes if the sentence is true, or no if the sentence is not true. Here's the yeses and here's the nos. So we're going to do this together. Are you ready? Peter was busy preaching, praying, and healing people. Remember at the beginning of the story? That's what Peter was doing. He was busy doing all those things. And so we're going to circle yes on this. Oops, I forgot my pen. So let's circle yes. Number 2 says, everyone who heard Peter preach about Jesus was happy. Well, let's see. The followers were happy, weren't they? But do you think King Herod was happy? I don't think he was happy at all. So, not everybody was happy. Let's just circle no. King Herod put people in jail who were followers of Jesus, including Peter. So, do you remember in the story that others got put in prison because they followed Jesus? And so did Peter. So let's do a yes on that one. Let's go to the next one, number 4. King Herod made sure that each prisoner was treated nicely. Well, I don't think so, because prison was a very, very bad place. So I'm going to circle no for that one. Number 5. King Herod wanted to stop people from believing in Jesus. Well, that's why he was putting them in prison. So he was definitely trying to stop them. So let's say yes, because he was. Let's go on to number 6. King Herod thought he could stop God's power. Is that what he thought? Yep, that's what he was thinking. He thought he could just bully his way into that and make them all stop because he'd put them in prison. He was not a nice king. Okay, so that's all I have for today. So I will be back with you tomorrow for the second part of this Bible lesson. Bye-bye.